Hey guys, Supernova here, and I'm coming back at you with another video, and this time we're coming back with this new video. Yeah, you can see what it is. It's Infinite Warfare. Now, there's a reason I haven't made a video on this yet, and it's because it's shit. Like, honestly. So this is gameplay in the background, but, right now I'm just going to show you, oh wait. Okay, I don't know how to check how long you've played the game, but I have definitely played for a long time. Like, I'm level 19, I've got to Orion Initiative, I'm level 2 there, I've done a bunch of crap. Like, honestly, I've got one of the, Merc things, Merc heads, I unlocked that, I've done a bunch of shit in the game. Honestly, I have the FHR max level right now, so that's great. And, yeah, it's just, there are a few things I'm going to talk about in this video that I just don't like about the game. Like, it's just, it bothers me, and you'll see it in the gameplay. I specifically chose this gameplay because I don't, it proves my points. Like, it proves the points that I'd like to make, and you know, it'll just help you guys to understand what I'm talking about, because sometimes I do talk pretty fast, and, some people can't really understand me. Sorry. So, once I get into a game here with whatever this is, you're actually going to be able to see, how bad this game is now. Man, like, honestly, this game, like, it's not, like, I would have considered it worse. Like, honestly, it's lucky. I would have considered it worse if I would have had higher expectations playing the game for the first time. Now, this is not my first time, and you're lucky because I was so mad the first time. Like, honestly, and it's not because the game was so underhyped, because I had shitty expectations for the beginning. I expected it to be shit, and so now the fact that it is shit doesn't even surprise me. Like, I know that it's shit, and I know that, you know, there's no there's no surprises or anything. And, like, honestly, so, like, some of my complaints right now are the weapon balance, first off, in the normal game, and there's just like the boost jumping. Like, honestly, it's Advanced Warfare with a little bit less of a boost jump in Specialists. Like, honestly, everything else the exact same. So right now, I'm playing Tactical Team Deathmatch. That's the only good game mode in it, because there's no boost jumping and they've rebalanced the weapons. Now, saying that they've rebalanced the weapons, it's like, oh wow, so the weapons are actually balanced in this game mode. They're more balanced than in the regular game, but holy shit. So, this game mode is where they should have started, okay? This should have been their blank palette right here. This is where they should have started. And this is where they should have built off of. This is where they should have fixed the weapon balance from, and this is where they should have this is where they should have just started working on their game to help themselves out, you know? Honestly though, man, like, holy shit, like, there's no boost jumping in this mode, so I'm pretty happy. It's just, like, honestly, like, some of the weapons don't fire very fast, and they do a shitload of damage, and I can see that, like, honestly, but then some of them fire extremely fast and still do a shitload of damage, which I don't like. And then there are people, oh my god, my least favorite thing in this is the shotguns, because out of everything, every unbalanced item in the game, they had to have chosen the shotguns. Like, honestly, the shotguns don't have much range, but if you get within their range and they hip fire in your general direction, you're fucked. Like, honestly, like, see? That just proved my point right there. That was to my upper thigh. Like, I watched this back over just to make sure that I wasn't being a dumbass about anything and saying that the weapon balance was off when they were actually just having good aim. No, that kid hip fired there, and he slid, and he still was able to kill me. And I don't like that. Like, honestly, to the lower leg, I just don't like it. Now, you could have said the same, that was, like, it was the same for Black Ops 2 and stuff, but it wasn't. Like, honestly, there has not been, in my opinion, a good like something I would say is good that I would play after it's gone extinct. There has not been a game like that after Black Ops 2. So, like, what I mean is, I still play Black Ops 2, honestly. I still run around in Black Ops 2, shoot people. I still use the MP7. I still use, like, the shotguns in it. Like, honestly, everybody hated the people who use shotguns in it, and it's just, I don't know why, but, like, especially now that no one cares, I use shotguns in it. So, yeah. But, like, really, the main thing that I just don't like about this game has to be the weapon balance. Like, honestly, I just hate the weapon balance, man. It's just so bad. You know, you're about to watch this, right? So, I shoot him, and I walk out here. Look, there's a kid camping in the corner with a pump-action shotgun. Like, I was so mad right then, because honestly, that's what people do in this game. I don't get it. It seems to be more Infinity Ward games than anything else, but people they just like to do that crap. Like, they like to camp in corners and do that sort of stuff with shotguns. And I don't like it, to tell the truth, but, like, honestly, man, the shotguns are so OP in this. Second, I have not played on all of the maps yet, but I can easily say, like, even if you look at my mini-map in some of these, you can tell, like, in Black Ops 3, there was this thing called, like, the 3-avenue system, right? And that means going up the map, you could go straight through the middle, you could go to the left, or you could go to the right. Simple, but it worked, and it was really fun, and I love the way they did that in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was the best way I've ever seen that done in a Call of Duty. They did it in other Call of Duties, like, if you take, I'm trying to think, Raid, for example, right? Raid in Black Ops 2, that was another great example of it, because you could take the route right where that big rectangle was in the middle of it, where everybody liked to quickscope in and everything, or you could take the route by the pool, where that big 2-story house is, where everybody liked to do trick shots off of, or you could take the route up by the left, where no one ever really went because it wasn't even good. But there was a driveway route, the middle route, and the pool route, right? And that's it. There was no other way. There wasn't, like, wall running over top of the whole thing or anything. And another good example of this would be Nuketown. The only thing with Nuketown is it's so close range that it can't really demonstrate this properly. If Nuketown was a bit bigger of a map, it would be so good. Like, if they just, like, spread out that cul-de-sac there that you're fighting in a bit more, it would be great. And I know they can't do that because it's meant to be close range, not long range. But if you look at that, starting behind the house from wherever you are the whole time, you could go up the map, right through the center, you could go right through the house and through those 2 buses. Then there were the 2 side routes. You could go around the barricade, blocking you off from the rest of the street, or by the end of the street where that house was. Now, in the new game, there are other routes. You can wall in this one, where that end of the cul-de-sac is, you can wall run by there, and that's in Black Ops 3. But I like the 3-avenue system because it's so simple and effective and it works, and I really like the way that they make it work. But in this, as you can see, even with the map, there aren't 3 avenues, okay? There are 3 avenues on either side, but then they maze it up in the middle, and that's what I really don't like. There are obstructions and things blocking the avenues, so that it either pushes you out to the sides of the map, or it pushes you into the middle. And I can see how that's a great way of making you engage in combat, but it's really not a great way of doing the game, because I really don't like the way that they did that, because they've taken the 3-avenue system and pushed it into a 1-avenue or 2-avenue system, or in some cases, like you can see it in some maps, there are no avenues. It's just one big maze of a map. Like, honestly, it's just a bunch of randomized buildings, and I know that that's the way it would be in real life, but like I said before, this game isn't meant to be realistic. It's not meant to sit there and pick at like you would in Battlefield 1, like with like how things break and everything, and how the blood is and how you need medics and things like that in Battlefield 1. No, in this, you're just meant to get in and have some fun and shoot stuff up. Like, that's what this game is. It's not a war game, okay? It may be trying to, but that's what I feel like this game did. But it still did it in a Call of Duty style, and I liked the attempt, but it wasn't good enough, man. They tried to do something like Battlefield 1, where it was a war game, and where you could be serious playing it. And there are and don't get me wrong, you can be serious playing any Call of Duty, but honestly, Battlefield 1 is a much better war simulator. Any Battlefield game is, because they have larger maps, they have bullet drop, they have more balanced weapons, they have realistic life mechanics, everything else. This game is just to have fun, and this is what this was meant for, you know. And here's where the difference is, right? Battlefield 1, I'm always going to say Battlefield 1 multiplayer is better than Call of Duty's multiplayer. It will always be better. But then, you also have to realize Call of Duty's third game modes and their campaign will always be better than Battlefield's campaign. Battlefield doesn't even have a third game mode. But, like, that's what I mean, like, the third avenue system, like, that really got me hung up because I really, really don't like it. Another, example of it, if you need one, is, evac in Black Ops 3, and the reason I keep using maps from Black Ops 3 is because Black Ops 3 did this 3-avenue system so well, and I think it's amazing how they did it, and just the way they constructed their maps. So, if you look at evac, you can take the route, right, where there's those glass panes and you can make it into the middle. And that's what I really like about it. Either avenue that you take, well, you can choose to get into the middle, or you can continue down that. I would have appreciated that in this game, but they either push you into the middle or they push you away from the middle, and I don't like that. Okay, well, enough of my rambling. This is, the whole video is just me complaining about this. If you made it this far, holy shit, man. You just really must like cringing. But anyways, thank you for listening to me so long. There's some buttons down below that if you liked or disliked this, then you can click those and then I'll know. Also down there is a subscribe button. If you click that, it'd be really nice because not too many people do that for me. Also, there's a comment section down there. Tell me if you liked or didn't like this Call of Duty. Tell me your opinions on everything, because I like to know people's opinions, and it will help contribute to my own opinion. So thank you for that. But if you really did like this video, then I guess that I will see anyone who truly did in the next video.